ADR, alternative dispute resolution?
Mediation. But how does that actually work?
Good question. While we two are here sorting things out, let's see what the Legal Studies Club has in store.
Yes, because clearly we need the help of the legal eagles.
Try to raise the rain from the ground. Yeah. Don't let the shine legalize. Rivers don't run in a straight line.
Vande Matram, everyone. Disagreements are a part of life, but what if there were solutions which did not require lengthy court battles? Imagine finding resolutions that are quick, cost-effective, and collaborative. That's the power of alternative dispute resolution, or ADR. ADR offers various ways to resolve disputes outside the courtroom. And today, we'll explore mediation. In mediation, a neutral mediator guides both parties in a constructive conversation, helping them reach a solution that benefits everyone. It's a win-win. Today, our legal studies students will present a mediation case. The case of the Heritage Village. The story unfolds in the village of Ranipur, a place cherished for its rich cultural heritage and historic architecture. This small, picturesque village draws tourists and supports the local economy. But now, urban rise developers plan to build a modern heritage resort on the outskirts. A large project involving luxury accommodations, restaurants, and shopping complexes. However, part of this development would impact the historic heart of Ranipur, including its homes and cultural sites, raising concerns about preservation of lifestyle, heritage, and land rights. Today, we'll witness our key stakeholders engage in a meaningful mediation. Let's see if they can find a balanced solution which respects both progress and preservation. Enjoy the session.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paridhi Singh, and I will be serving in the capacity of your mediator today. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to both the parties present here for adopting mediation as a means to address your dispute. Furthermore, we understand that this is a deeply sensitive issue concerning your village cultural heritage, its economic development, as well as the community's overall welfare. Therefore, we assure you that this is a strictly confidential process, meaning anything that you share with us today will not be disclosed outside of this room until and unless you allow us to do the same. Our aim today will be to understand each other's perspectives and work collaboratively towards a solution. Before we move forward, although mediation is an informal process, there are certain rules and guidelines that we need to keep in mind to make the session productive. Therefore, we urge each one of you to respect each other's perspectives and avoid interrupting. We assure you that you will be given ample opportunity to put forth your views. Are these guidelines acceptable to everyone?
Yes.
All right. Now, I would like to hand it over to my co-mediator, Samriddhi.
Thank you, Paridhi. Before we get started, let's have each of you introduce yourself briefly. We would like to hear who's representing the Village Council, the NGO for Cultural Preservation, Urban Rice Developers, and the state government.
Thank you. I represent the Ranipur Village Council, and for us, Ranipur isn't just a place, it's our family, our history, our identity. Yet, we understand times are changing, and we're here because we want to find a way forward to keep the spirit of a village alive.
I am with the Heritage Preservation NGO, and for us, Ranipur is a treasure. We are here to advocate for the community and the legacy of this village to ensure any future development respects the right of those who call it home.
I'm here on behalf of urban rice developers. We believe that there's an opportunity to create a resort that can actually showcase the unique heritage of this village to the world. We are not here to take away what makes Ranipur special. We are here because we want others to see it as we do, a place worthy of respect and appreciation.
I represent the state's Department of Cultural Affairs. Our goal is to ensure that Ranipur's charm isn't lost, but also to promote development to support local livelihoods. We recognize how much you care about this place, and we want to find a solution that allows both preservation and prosperity.
Great, thank you. To ensure we cover the main points, we will start by identifying the core issues that require resolution. Based on our understanding, today's mediation will focus on two primary agendas: exploring ways to protect Ranipur's cultural heritage and addressing the rights of Ranipur's residents over their land and their home.
Would any of the parties like to add any additional topics to this agenda?
No.
No.
All right. Now I would like to call upon both parties to begin with the joint session. You can begin by outlining your perspectives on this agenda and what you aim to achieve by the end of today's session.
Yes, thank you. Every stone in this heritage site is a heartbeat. This isn't just a place, it's the soul of our history. We cannot destroy the lifeblood of our heritage site for fleeting profits of our modern glass stars. We understand development is needed, but we request it happens outside the heart of Ranipur, away from these sacred places.
I understand the passion and I respect it. But think of what this place could become. Imagine a bustling hub where this heritage coexists with modern amenities, creating jobs, driving growth, breathing life into a place that many not just walk past. We aren't talking about destruction, we are talking about transformation. Imagine people from all over coming here to witness the past alongside a vibrant future. A place where heritage meets hope.
Hope? Transformation? The only hope this place needs is protection. I can't help but wonder if anyone sees what I see when they look at this place. I see a piece of our soul, a legacy that holds us accountable to our roots. Turning it into anything less than what it is would be to tarnish its very spirit. Heritage is fragile. Once touched with the hands of commerce, it loses its purity. If progress cannot respect it, progress has no place here.
I understand both sides. This site is a treasure. It's a source of pride for all of us. But if I'm being honest, we need more than just memories. We need jobs. We need schools. We need a future that our children can look forward to. Is there no way to have both? To honor the past and to create a future that we can look forward to?
Thank you for sharing that. And to Urban Rise, is there room to explore an option where the project's main structure is located on the outskirts, preserving the heart of the village?
We want this project to benefit the community, not harm it. If moving the main facilities to the outskirts allows us to protect the central village, we are open to that. We could still incorporate a visitor center that respectfully celebrates Ranipur's heritage, where guests can learn about its history and culture.
There is undeniable power in all of your voices. We are not simply debating bricks and mortars here. We are deciding how we want the future to remember us. Are there existing regulations that might allow development to occur without disrespecting heritage?
There are provisions for adaptive reuse, which would allow us to repurpose this site respectfully without harming its historical value. The essence, the character would remain intact, but we would need an unwavering commitment to the heritage.
Adaptive reuse, that's a way forward. Imagine the main structure preserved as a museum where people could touch the past, feel its weight, while the surrounding areas could offer modern facilities and uplift the community. We would honor history, but we wouldn't be trapped by it.
I have seen too many heritage sites fade into hollow symbols where their history is drowned out by neon lights and profit. I am willing to consider adaptive reuse, but only if I have your word that this sacred place will remain untouched in spirit, safeguarded as more than just a relic for profit.
Now, moving on to the next agenda at hand, cultural and heritage preservation. To Urban Rise, Would you be open to any ideas for integrating Ranipur's culture as well into your projects?
We are excited to make Ranipur's story the heart of our guest experience. By incorporating traditional designs and materials, we will honor the village's unique charm and character. We would also love to set up artisanal workshops where local craftspeople can share their incredible talents, allowing the guests to take home a piece of Ranipur's rich heritage. Just imagine the guests learning directly from the locals, immersed in the craft and culture of this beautiful village.
That's a very beautiful idea. See, by giving artisans a platform, you create economic benefits. And these benefits are directly related to the community's very identity. Would the NGO and the village council be open to any such ideas, considering the profits from these workshops would be directed back to the community for heritage preservation?
Yes, we'll be supportive. This way, our culture wouldn't just be preserved, it would be alive, shared with others in a way that would bring pride and purpose to our community.
We agree. This isn't just a compromise, it's an opportunity for the community to tell its own story.
To further support this, the government would be open to granting cultural heritage status to these workshops, which would firstly attract more visitors and secondly ensure that these traditions are celebrated.
Finally, let's discuss economic development. To urbanize, can you outline how you envision the community participating in the resort's day-to-day operation?
Our vision is to prioritize hiring locals at every level, from hospitality and management to artisanal roles. We would also offer skill training to community members who are interested in developing careers with us. Additionally, we are open to a revenue sharing model where a portion of the resort's profit is allocated to a fund managed by the village council to be reinvested in the community.
That would be life changing for many of our families. With the community fund, we could improve our schools, health clinics, and community facilities. Ranipur wouldn't just survive, it would thrive.
I agree, but I suggest that this community fund be overseen by a heritage committee that includes members from each of our group to ensure transparency and accountability.
A heritage committee sounds like an excellent idea to not only maintain oversight but to also make sure that the community's welfare remains our central motive. It seems to me that we are coming towards a vision that honors both progress as well as protection. Today, we've done more than just try to reach an agreement. We have created a legacy of our own. This place will not only be a testament of who we were, but of what we dare to become.
To summarize, we've reached agreement on the following points. The main resort facilities will be moved to the outskirts, preserving the heart of the village, while the core structure will remain a museum, a tribute to the lives that have shaped it. Local artisans will be featured in a heritage workshop area, and a portion of the resort's revenue will be allocated towards a community fund for infrastructure and welfare.
This isn't just a plan, it's a promise to honor Ranipur's past while securing a brighter future. Does everyone feel that this plan honors both preservation of your heritage as well as an opportunity for growth?
Yes, with this oversight, I am confident that we can protect our heritage.
Then it's decided. We will honor our heritage and build our future here, together.
We want to create something that uplifts and respects this site.
I am holding you all to your word. This is no compromise, it's a covenant. This site is sacred, and any step out of line will be met with unwavering opposition. We protect not just ourselves, but for those who cannot speak the voice of our ancestors who entrusted this heritage to us.
Then, with that spirit of unity, we conclude this mediation. Thank you all for your honesty, your openness, and your willingness to seek this path that respects both hope and heritage. Ranipur's legacy and its future is in your hands.
Thank you for your cooperation today. If both parties agree on the above mentioned solutions, kindly approach the mediators table for the signing of a written document.
The government has been at the forefront of promoting alternative dispute resolution systems under Section 89 Civil Procedure Code 1908. The Indian judiciary is heavily burdened with almost 60,000 cases in the Supreme Court, over 4 million cases in the high courts, and around 31 million cases in the subordinate courts, leading to growing reliance on the ADR.